getting like some weird ass fucking text from a unknown number, and it was from a text now number. Okay. Threats. Talking about some, yeah, bitch, yo nigga, that you think yo nigga ain't really yo nigga. That's my cousin nigga. Like on some weird shit, trying to text me and jump took some about. I was like, okay, who is your nigga? I'm laughing at this shit. Cause I'm like, what the fuck is you even talking about? I don't even fucking know who the fuck this is. So then she said his name. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay, so tell me more. Who is your cousin? And she wasn't saying shit and all that. She was like, just know that that's not your nigga. And she want to fight you. She gonna die about that dick. Just saying all type of shit. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck is going on?
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today, I got a familiar face with me. Now, you already know the drill. Introduce yourself by name, age, occupation, and relationship status.
Okay, my name is Kiwi. I'm 21. I'm a lash tech, and I'm single.
Okay. Now, last time we was here, you started to get into a story that we didn't get a chance to dive into. Now, I don't even remember what you said to like let me know it's an interesting story. I just remember telling myself it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Now, what happened with you and your ex?
So basically, I was in a relationship with this boy. I had actually knew him for a while. Like I met him when I was 15. And okay, let's start off with this. He was a pathological liar. Like he lied about everything since the first time I met him when I was 15. When I first met him, he told me that he was 17, but whole time he was lying about his age. He was 18, finna be 19. Yes, and I'm young as hell, so I didn't know, But he was like my first boyfriend. Like he had took me on a date. We had went to the mall and shit. We had went out to eat. Like, he was like a little trap nigga, or whatever. So that was my first time meeting him. Then once I found out he was lying, I went the fuck off on him. I cut him. I was young as hell, so I was pissed. I'm like, why the fuck is you lying about shit? And I found out he lied about other shit too.
What else he lied about?
Like he had lied like he was in a car accident. He had got like fake pictures off Google, like was sending to folks, and I seen the same picture on. It's like it wasn't even his fucking leg. Like it wasn't even his skin color. It was a whole different. I'm like, bitch, you a liar. Like you.
So did you catch it right then, or was you not paying attention that deep?
I caught it right then. Okay. Like when the shit happened so quick too, because I found out he was lying like a week later. So it's like, I'm really fucking with this nigga. Like I'm young as hell. I was in school. He wasn't even in school. He had ended up dropping out, I guess, or some shit, because he was going to like an alternative school, and after that, he wasn't even going no more. He was just like trapping and shit, and like he was picking me up from school. I was like, what the fuck, bro? So when I found out he was lying, I cut him off, and then I went off on him, thinking he gonna explain himself and tell me something. This man blocked me. Yeah, so he blocked me, and we never talked no more after that. And then maybe like a year later, he was trying to start back talking to me, but I wasn't taking him serious. I was older then. I'm like, nigga, you a liar. I ain't fucking with you. So years later, we rewind back to when we had got back together. At this point, I was 18, finna be 19, a little year later. And he was probably like, what, 21? Yeah, 21. Yeah, 21 or 22, but so yeah, we had ended up getting back together. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay.
So what made you get back with him? Even though you know he if you know he lied about a lot of stuff, what made you? Did you think he changed?
Yeah, that was it. I really thought that he changed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you older now. I feel like he could have been different. And I got a good heart, so I try to forgive people and see the good in people after a certain amount of time. But once you keep fucking with me, I swear to God, it's done. So I found out he had ended up telling me that he had a baby or whatever. So, I was still young as fuck. I'm just like, bro, I found out you had a baby. I should have been gone. But, I was like, okay. I just said, but he ain't see the baby. The baby mama kept the baby away from him. And now I see why. That nigga weird as fuck. So
did you ever have conversation with the baby mama?
No, not while we were like dating, but like once I had found out a whole bunch of shit. I'm gonna get into this. The baby mama ended up texting me on some crazy shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't got your nigga. What the fuck? But so yeah, we was together, and I just hate that I even dealt with his ass, because his ass was a fucking bum. Like he was not working. Like
the whole time you was with him.
he would like work a job, like a little temp job, and then he'll end up quitting or oversleeping and getting fired.
Okay.
And he was like laying up in my house a lot, you know what I'm saying? He had got real cool with my mama and shit, so she was cool with him being over there and shit. You know, like, it's like he was one of them people that you could like just really like based off his personality. Like, he was cool and shit, but it's like once you get to know him, he really a fucking liar. He really weird as hell, but like he gives off like good energy type shit. Yeah. So this kind of like the little vibe he had going on.
Hey, take notes. If you a bum ass nigga, you can get away with it for a minute.
Like, you really can. Like, what the fuck is that scary as hell? It's like he was living a whole double life under all this shit. So I'm like, not only is you broke, not only is you a bum, you ain't even got a job, but you trying to live a double life and have another bitch on the side. Like, are you real? Like, this is real life. So
was he really was seeing the baby, or he was lying about that? He was still with the baby?
Nah, he really wasn't seeing the baby. Like, she did make that shit known. Like, he would be showing me the messages type shit. Like, he'll try to text and get the baby. She'd be like, no, you know, just on that type of shit. And he was telling me, oh, it's because she bitter. She hate me. She don't want me to see the baby because of I passed and shit. So I'm thinking that. But really, I guess she ain't want him to see the baby because of her personal reasons. And I can understand why, because the type of person that he was. Yeah. I found that out later in the end. But yeah, so, you know, we was together for probably maybe about 7 months before I had found out what the fuck was going on.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so boom, it was December.
Damn, she remember that.
Yes, it was December because it was my mama's birthday. We was going out. We went out to, I think we went to Capitol Grill for her birthday. And like I said, she really liked him, so she was going to let him come. It was me, her, and my sister. He was going to come. Why he ended up going to jail that night? Yes, and he was with the bitch that he was cheating on me with. And this, well, I'm getting ahead. Okay, so first of all, the bitch was so-called his cousin. He was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna be spending the night over my cousin's house because she gonna be, well, he didn't say she. He just kept saying my cousin. This should have been a red flag. He never said he. He never said she. He was like, I'm going to my cousin's house. They house close to my job, so I'm just gonna be going from their type shit. They're gonna let me use the car. I'm like, okay. So I'm just like, okay, bitch, I don't give a damn, whatever. Just get some fucking money. If you gotta go spend the night at your damn cousin's house, that's cool. Yeah. Just come back with some motherfucking money, because you ain't doing shit around this motherfucker. And the type of person I am, you know what I'm saying? If you broke, you know, that's already one thing. But if you ain't even trying to get to no money, like, you ain't even trying, because, like, he'll have a job, and then, like I said, he'll quit, either end up getting fired. He'll just lay around for weeks. I'm just like, bro, get the fuck up and get some money. You're not gonna just keep coming over here. And at that point, I was doing lashes then. So, you know, like, I'm getting to the bag. He would be at my house, and I'm like, okay, you got to get out type shit, because I'm trying to work. What the fuck? I'm not gonna have your ass just sitting there. So he was going to the cousin house and going back and forth, and then he'll come here, leave, go there, leave type shit. So I'm just like, okay.
So this been going on for a minute.
Yeah, for a little minute, like consistently. So when he had went to jail that day, it was that night. I hadn't heard from him. You know, his message wasn't delivering. So that next morning, I got a call from the damn jail, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What is going on? So I answer. And he telling me, oh, yeah, I'm in jail. And he started telling me something about he had ended up getting in a wreck and the car flipped over. Him and his cousin was in the car and her kids. It was like her kids. And yeah, so I'm just like, what's the fuck? So this nigga,
was he driving?
Yeah, he was driving.
He wrecked a car that wasn't his. Mm-hmm. He don't got no money.
No money. He don't even got a license.
And with the girl he cheated on you with, and her kids in the car.
Yeah, and she said that they was his kids. He constantly saying that they ain't his kids. To this day, he's still saying this shit. And I'm just like, bro, I really don't give a fuck. If they your kids, cool. If they ain't, I don't give a damn. Like, so I really don't know if they his or not. So
damn, so this nigga got two different baby mamas and the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. And she already had one baby. She was saying the one baby, the girl, was somebody else's baby, and the son was his baby. Okay. And she was pregnant with his baby. Yeah, she was pregnant.
Damn. So when did you figure all this out?
Probably maybe like 2 to 3 weeks while he was in jail, like, because he actually just got out of jail. He been in jail for 3 years, and he just got out last week and called me. He was even calling me months later, years later, like every other.
Why he was in jail?
Yes, I'm like, why do you even still got my number?
What was he trying to say?
Just trying to. He was even writing me, sending me letters and shit. Just constantly saying lies. I'm like, that's not what was going on. Like, just trying to get me to listen to what the fuck he was saying. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I already found out you was a liar.
So he went to jail for 3 years for that incident?
Yeah, he had other shit too, like robbery.
Okay.
Something with a gun charge, all types of shit. And it all just caught up to him. He had to end up staying longer. So he was telling me all this shit. And then how about that same day that he called me and told me what happened, I seen him and the bitch on the news. They had posted the shit on Facebook. It was the news. It was like he was arrested for, driving, and he wrecked the car. Tried to run away from the damn police officer. The kids was all in the back and shit. He didn't have no license and all types of shit.
Bro, Facebook news be really putting niggas on game.
Literally. And it was his mugshot and her mugshot. They had, but I think she got out. Like, I don't know. Her shit went, as bad as his type shit. So he calling me every day. You know what I'm saying? Woo, trying to explain, what happened. I thought he was telling the truth. Then, so that's when the cousin started calling me. She was like, yeah, this, blah, 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 cousin, woo, you know what I'm saying?
This is real cousin? Or
No,
this the girl?
Yes.
She just in on the act.
Yeah, she's in on it. Like,
What
they in on some sick ass shit. Like, how you cool with being a side bitch?
Hey, this is interesting. Okay, what the cousin saying?
Yeah, so she was just texting me, like, yeah, it's like she was trying to tell the story too type shit. She was like, the police was on some bullshit. Like, I can't believe they need to free him. All this type of shit. Like, on some weird ass shit.
The baby mama cousin.
Yes, the baby mama cousin.
That's crazy.
So he's telling me everything that's going on, what they saying and everything like that. And that was like his bond was gonna be 5,000, but that was like he could do 500 to get out.
Yeah.
No, they said 1,000 to get out. So that he basically asked me, could I put in 500 type shit, and his cousin was gonna put in 500, and then he'll be able to get out. And I was like, okay. So I went to the bond place and I had put down 500. This bitch never real, y'all. Never a fucking game. The damn bitch never even put no money down. Guess how much she put? She put down $20. $20.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was him in that situation, that would have pissed me off. Because you could have just kept your money.
Literally, what the fuck is $20? And then she was lying to him, saying that she put down the 500. She don't understand why he ain't out there. She put down the money. But the damn bondsman, he so damn crooked. He was giving me the whole guy. He said she ain't put down no 500. She put down $20, and he gave me her name and everything. And I'm just like, wow. So she didn't even put down the money. So I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, because I'm not putting no more money on no shit. I'm sorry, like, bro, I got shit going on type shit. I don't have time. So
at this time, was you already off him and just trying to do him a favor, or in this time he was still your
he was still there, and I hadn't found out yet.
Okay, so
that was before.
Even though he was still like your real partner at this time, you still want to put down the other 500?
Shit, I ain't had it. I had other shit going on.
Okay.
I ain't have it. Oh God, I had other shit going on, and I went, in a good position at that point.
Okay.
But shit, even if I did have it, I don't know, because it's just like, I just don't feel like, shit was. I just don't. Something didn't seem right. Like something, I kind of did feel like he was leaving something out, but he just didn't want me to know. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Type shit.
So if he was solid, would you have stayed down for the 3 years or whatever while he was in jail? If like he was like 100% making you happy beforehand?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Okay.
I really don't know.
What's the max you think you would do?
The max would probably be a year.
Okay. Because
look, I can't be, just waiting around, because I didn't even know how long he was gonna stay in that motherfucker.
True.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. A year is probably the most I'll wait on a nigga, and then he just had a lot of shit going on. Like I said, he was broke. He wasn't trying. I'm like, what am I gonna be really waiting on? Yeah. You ain't even trying to do nothing with your life for real. Like, you 22, you been lying about shit. So it's just like, I don't even feel your campaign at this point. I'm finna just do me type shit. So boom. How did I end up finding out? Okay, yes. So why the fuck I get some texts like a month later? This was like in January. This is actually the month, shit started going good and everything.
This was this January?
2021.
Oh, okay. So this was some time ago.
Yeah. And this month, this is actually the time that I had went to Dubai.
Okay.
So I had went there January. So it was like right before my trip, I was getting like some weird ass fucking text from a unknown number. And it was from a text now number.
Okay.
Threats. Talking about some, yeah, bitch, yo nigga, that you think yo nigga ain't really yo nigga. That's my cousin nigga. Like on some weird shit trying to text me and jump took some about. I was like, okay, who is your nigga? I'm laughing at this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is you even talking about? I don't even fucking know who the fuck this is. So then she said his name. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay, so tell me more. Who is your cousin? And she wasn't saying shit. And all that, she was like, just know that that's not your nigga, and she wanna fight you. She gonna die about that dick. Just saying all types of shit. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck is going on? I'm laughing at this shit. So I end up, I can't call him, so I just waited on him to call me. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's this weird ass random number texting me, talking about some damn, you ain't my nigga, you gotta be. So what's going on? I'm talking about, I don't know. He talking about some, what's the number? You know how niggas they get caught. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. What is you talking about? All this shit. I'm just like, bro, stop playing games. If you fucking with somebody, just go on, let me know so we can cut this shit right now, because you already in jail.
Yeah.
You already ain't doing shit for me. So it's just like, if you got a bitch, just say that shit. I don't give a fuck. It ain't nothing to leave because you can't do shit. You're in jail. You don't have no money. So it wouldn't be hard for me to walk away.
Yeah.
I just stuck around because, I was fucking with him type shit. So, and it's crazy because this was like I said, this was like my first boyfriend, when I was young. He took me on my first date. You know what I'm saying?
So he got a soft spot in your heart.
He did. Not no more, but at that point he did. So that's why I was like trying to stick with him and shit while he was in jail. So I kept getting random ass texts from a number. And every time I would call the number, never fucking answer.
Okay.
So I'm just like, okay, this is weird. Like, what is going on? So the bitch had ended up like the way that the girl talked, the baby mama / cuz we just gonna call her TT.
Okay.
The way that TT talk, like when you text people and they gotta capitalize every fucking first letter of the fucking word. Like, this shit's so fucking annoying.
And I be thinking like, fool, do you know how much time they take?
Literally, like what the fuck? Who got that much time to do that shit?
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so she texts like that. Why the fuck she slipped up and was texting like that from the fake number? So I'm like, what the fuck? This shit, that was the only person I knew that texts like that, other than my best friend. I'm just like, I know that's not my best friend. Like, so it was the bitch. So I'm just like, yeah, I know who the fuck this is. I'm like, bitch, are you insane? Like, are you fucking your cousin? Or is this all just a fucking lie? Like, this not your fucking cousin.
You asked her that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I ended up calling the number again. After I said all this, she wasn't texting back. That's another red flag. You want to stop texting when I try to start,
Put two and two together.
Like, so I ended up finding a motherfucking live from his page of him and her.
Okay.
It was years, maybe like 2 years before this shit had happened. And that was like play fighting and shit. Like, okay, I'm like, okay, I know cousins play fight. But he started picking her up and shit, hugging on her. And I'm just like, yeah, nah, this ain't no cousin shit. So I'm like, instantly, this what the fuck I see. I'm like, oh, hell no. So you mean to tell me you been lying like this bitch your cousin?
And
she
he kept it on his page?
Yes.
This whole time?
Yes, like I had to really, really do some scrolling, really, really do some digging. And I don't even think it was on his page. It was on her page, but he was tagged in it type shit. So that's how that went about. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because I found the bitch Facebook. And then, mind you, before all that shit, she was trying to play it all cool, act like, yeah, we got to get him out. We got to free him. Like, fuck the police on that type of shit. And then she was like, bro, I need to, I need to let him know something. She was like, can you cash out me some money so I can call? This bitch ain't even had no money to call her nigga. I mean, to answer the phone when he was calling. She was like, and you cash him, I really need to let him know something. I forgot what the fuck it was. So I was just like, okay. So I sent her like $3. Like, bitch, that's all you're getting. Because the call was like probably $2, bitch. That's all you're getting. The fuck? I don't even know you like that. But I thought it was really his cousin. So I'm like, maybe they got to really talk about
trying to look at it.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? So when I had seen that motherfucking live, I couldn't wait for him to call me. When he come, I just started instantly going out. I'm like, bitch, you're a fucking liar. You're weird as fuck. So you mean to tell me this whole time you been playing behind my motherfucking back, playing in my motherfucking face, and all this type of shit? And I was like, I seen that motherfucking live. I seen that live. I said, what live? What live? I'm like, the live when y'all was fucking fighting. What the fuck is you saying? Like, don't play dumb. I just hung up the fuck. I just fucking hung up the phone. I'm like, get the fuck out of my phone. Like, he literally lies about every fucking thing. Like, it's so sick and it's so weird because it's just like, why are you lying? Like, at this grown age.
Since your mama was locked in with him, did you tell your mama everything?
Yeah, she knew everything. Like,
what
she
did she
knew everything.
say?
She was just as shocked as I was. She was mad as fuck. Like, she was mad as fuck. Like, she loved him. Like, he was a son. Like, she even helped me put down the $500 on his shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I did 3. She did 2.
Damn.
Like, yes, I was young as fuck. So, I was just a little dumb, I guess. But it's like I wasn't dumb because I didn't see none of these signs. Like, I swear to God, I'm the type of bitch, if I find out you cheating on me, I'm gone. Deuces. But it's just like I didn't see no fucking sign of this shit. And then, like I said, his cousin, so-called cousin, like, I never seen, like, her. I never knew her type shit. So I'm just like, okay, maybe this just a cousin that he don't really just hang around or something. Cause like I thought I knew all his cousins.
Yeah.
The fuck not.
So now if a dude tell you this my family or whatever, what would you do? Like, would you try to fact check it?
Definitely fact check. Like you got to. You better. I swear to God, the way I be lurking now, I can't find a motherfucker dead grandma. Like, the way I be lurking, I be on go. Like, you really gotta, if you meet a nigga, he say like, if you see a picture of him and the bitch, you be like, well, this my sister, this my cousin. Bitch, don't fall for this shit. You better go fucking look.
So how would you fact check if this is family member?
I don't motherfucking know. I'm gonna go to the bitch page. I'm gonna find the bitch page, scroll down her shit, look at posts. You just gotta do some shit.
Cause I don't got the same last name as none of my cousins. Some of them got the same last name. Yeah. But it's like, if you was to like look through my stuff, nobody got my last name on my cousins. So that might be a difficult task, like to really see if he lied or not. But that's crazy.
Yeah, it is a little sketchy. But then again, I be like, damn, I don't want to just think every nigga a weird ass, lying ass nigga. But niggas be that. So it's just like, you just gotta.
Where did y'all meet if the age difference was
literally met. We literally met on fucking Instagram. Like, he was texting me and shit, but I had seen him one time at a party type shit, but we ain't talked, but we just like seeing each other type shit. Okay. And then he was texting me like the day after. I said, yeah, I seen you at that party. I've been trying to get with you. I'm just like, bro, whatever. And we ended up talking and shit. So that's where that had started.
So other than the lying, like when you figured out he was lying and shit, and I say other than him being broke, what was the biggest red flags that you ignored?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like he was a little junkie.
Okay.
Like, I just feel like
junkie as far as like hygiene. His hygiene. Okay.
Like,
I'm finna say, well, he
did not take baths every day. Yeah.
And you stayed with this nigga.
Yeah.
You stayed, so like, we gotta get on his ass for not
shit, I'm getting on my own ass.
I was gonna say, we gotta get on your ass too.
And I would literally I'd be like, you need to take a fucking shower. I was like, you need to take a shower. It's like,
how long would he go?
Maybe like 2 days.
Okay.
Maybe 2, 3. That's insane. Like, you're a nigga. You have to keep yourself up. I would literally be like, I'd be just got out the shower. And then he'll be on some shit like, if I'm finna get in the shower, he try to get in the shower with me like, no, take your own shower. Like, yeah, sometimes we can shower, but like, bro, take your own shit. You ain't gotta get in the shower because I'm getting in the shower. So I'd be like, you need to get in the shower. So I'm finna. He never fucking did. He'll leave my house and I guess when he go home or wherever the fuck he go, I don't know if he take it or not. I'm praying that he do, but I ain't fucking.
So now we gotta analyze your badass decisions.
Yeah.
You stay with a nigga that don't take baths, a nigga that don't get money. I wouldn't even mention dropped out because like I even take that. If you dropped out but still got to some money, cool. But he dropped out and didn't get to no money, so I'm still
like I was really just trying to stick beside him and really just fuck with him because like we had history. And then not to mention this is the nigga that took my virginity. Like he ain't take my shit at 15, but he took my shit at 18 when we had rekindled and shit.
Yeah.
And I waited a little while because I was really trying to see, but he gonna be the type of nigga how he was, but he ended up taking my shit. And I was like I said, I was young, so it was like I don't want another body. I don't want to go looking with nobody else, so I'm trying to stick it out with him.
So you think that's the main reason, or
that's one of the main reasons. That's one of the main reasons. But like I was big on body count, and I still am. Like I'm not finna just fuck niggas, like especially for like no get back and no shit like that. Like cause
I ain't gonna lie, that's diabolical, man. Like fucking niggas for get back like, is crazy.
Shit, like you gotta live with that shit for the rest of your motherfucking life. Like be for real. But yeah, he had took my shit, and then so. After that, I was really on go because this is like, bro, you got to get your shit together. Like, we gonna stay together. You need to get on your shit. So, like I said, he'll get little temp jobs. He'll probably work for like 2-3 weeks, maybe get like a little $600 check. And then I don't know what the fuck he was spending that shit on, but the next fucking week he ain't have shit.
Okay.
I'm just like, where is your money going? Like,
so what did y'all go on dates?
Yeah, we went on some dates.
Did you pay for the dates?
He paid when we had went to the movies maybe like twice, and he paid.
Okay.
And then one time we went to the haunted house, and he paid. It's like he was complaining. He was like, "What? $50? Shit, I'm like, $50 is not a lot of money, but okay."
Okay, so I give him that. At least he won bullshit on the dates. Like you were split 50-50.
Yeah, but it would be times I will go out, not out to eat, but like go get some food type shit. And I have to pay. And I mean, I don't mind, but it's just like
the principle, man.
Yeah, like every fucking time, bro. Every fucking time.
So every time y'all just go grab something.
Like
quick.
We had with the Chick-fil-A, and I had to pay. And like I said, I don't mind paying.
No, how was he doing it? Like this is the important part because niggas try to be slick. Was he on some shit like, okay, first of all, who was driving? You or him?
He was driving.
Okay.
My car. My car.
So was he on some shit when he got to the window?
He just looking down at his phone. He just looking down at his phone. I'm just like looking at him. So I'm just like, okay. Obviously, he not gonna pay. And then the lady was at the window, so I ain't trying to like just embarrass and just put him on the spot. I'm just waiting to see if he's just looking on his phone.
Hey, nah, this bogus.
On his phone. That's bogus for size. Just go ahead and get my little wallet, get my little cash out. I give it to him. He was like, oh, took the cash, give it to him. I'm just like.
Trying to act like he
that whole car ride, he knew I was pissed. So I did not say shit to him. He ain't say shit to me. And the issue was high as fuck because it was my shit, his shit, my mama's shit, and my sister's shit.
Yeah.
That shit was a good $40. I'm just like, bro, you could have at least paid for my shit and your shit.
Yeah.
I could have paid for my sister and my mama's shit.
If a dude say that out loud though, do you think the girl will feel a type of way? Like, let's say, like you said, 4 people on the ticket, me and you and 2 of your folks. Mm-hmm. If the dude be like, look, babe, I pay for me and you, but you gonna have to cover your folks.
Yeah.
Would you feel away?
I wouldn't feel away because I guess I understand it, but a real nigga gonna just pay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like that's I wouldn't say petty. Because
yeah, it ain't just petty because it's like at least you paying for my shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I just feel like that's a funny conversation to have because
it's definitely funny.
As the dude, you don't want to have your girl feeling like you broke type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't want to put that in her head.
For sure.
Then 2, if this just a joint you just chopping or whatever, alright, you can tell her like, hey, you pay for your folks shit. But if this your girl, I feel like I wouldn't say your responsibility to take care of her folks too, but it's just like courtesy type shit. Like, yeah. Cause you wouldn't want, if you go over her house and her folks cook, you wouldn't want her to say, nah, my mama cooked this with her money. Like, you can't get none of this. So I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that'll be a funny feeling, but you won't feel away at all. Like you will understand.
Yeah, I understand because somebody else did that and I wasn't tripping about
it. Okay. Now, did you stay with that dude long term?
Yeah, we was together for a year.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say, if you left that nigga like in a short amount of time, then that nigga has some red flags and that probably was on them.
Yeah.
All right, but now we're gonna cut this episode short, y'all. Tune in with us on the next episode of the Dumb Bill Viking Podcast.